You can automate your report generation process with the batch report feature in the fi360 Toolkit. By building a batch, you can save time and manage different report templates that you want to associate with different client lists built into the toolkit. To create a new batch or manage an existing batch, we can go to Settings, Report Settings, and Batch Reports from the menu bar. As we can see here, I have two existing batch report files that I've created in the system. I can re-execute those batches at any time and rerun the reports for the associated clients in the toolkit. But let's create a new batch. We can click on the Create button on the far right hand side. The first step in the process is to give your batch a name. I'm going to build a batch for my 401k client list, so I'm going to call it 401k clients. And then the next step is to choose the clients that you want in the list. You can select all the clients in the toolkit, but I'm going to select a subset and just select a few 401k clients that I've built in the system. The next step on the right is to select the reports that you want to produce for the clients. It could be a single report. I'm going to select a client template report that I've built just for my 401k plans, but you can also select multiple reports. If I wanted to pull up a fee and expense report for each of my 401k plans, I could associate that with my batch as well. So selecting multiple clients and multiple reports is a process that I can go through to build my batch. Once I click on the Save Changes button, my batch is stored in the system and ready to be executed. To run the batch and generate the reports, I'm going to click on the Execute button, and the system's going to schedule my batch in the report queue. Keep in mind that the report queue area up on the upper left-hand corner, or right-hand corner, excuse me, will not show the reports as they're generated. The reports are going to be stored in this section of the toolkit. But the system's going to run through the background all of my reports that I want to generate for each of my clients. It could take a couple minutes, or it could take a few hours depending on how busy the site is, the number of reports that you've selected, and the number of clients that you've selected. So feel free to come back and work throughout the toolkit, work on other processes, do something else in the office, and come back in an hour or so to review your batch. Again, my two batches that I've already stored in the system, they're both been posted, and I noticed that they've been posted, so now that I know that my batches are complete, and I can click on the Go button to review my batch. I can review the batch reports that I've generated simply by typing in a client name if I want to pull up a single report, by choosing a report if I want to pull down a specific report generated by batches, or by batch name. Once I click on that search button, it'll pull up all the reports associated with that batch. And then from here I can click on a report and pull up the individual PDF. Or I can also download a zip file from the toolkit to my desktop, and that zip file will contain all of the reports that I've generated in my batch. Please keep in mind that the reports that are generated in the batch will be stored in this area for 7 days. Afterwards, they will be deleted.